You guys are it was hard for me to get online today. All right, today I'm going to answer question that I've been getting for years. Take a wild guess what that is. All right, the question was, Ina, what do you yourself take in the morning or throughout the day? Which supplements are you taking currently? Since I'm in full remission and I know that how to tweak things, and I'm in this industry for this long, it's easier for me to handle things and quickly address them, having the beautiful supplements right next to me and access to functional diagnostics. For others, of course, they depend on the advice, on the groups, on their own coach, practitioner, whoever they work with. It's wonderful to work with someone. I know it brings great benefits to my clients, but if you're following and you've been on looking through my Instagram lives, I hope you picked up a lot of information on a lot of my challenges, and they're able to keep you up to date. So I'm going to go over things that I am taking every day right now, being in full remission. Number one thing that I'm taking is a supplement for my adrenal support. This particular one is the one I really like. It's Adaptocrine. Again, there's no sponsoring by a company. This is what I take personally, so this is not paid by any company. I really think the ingredients in this adrenal support are great. They're wonderful, and ashwagandha is clinically studied and supports evidence-based support for adrenal support, including actually we might see some benefits with COVID. So definitely adrenal support. I take vitamin D plus K, 5,000 right now, 5,000 international units with K in there. It does improve absorption of vitamin D. So if anyone is taking vitamin D, I hope it's D3 and I hope it's with K. The next one I am taking is the Active B complex. So I have an MTHFR issue. It's a whole different conversation that we're going to have another day, and why and whether there's a need and who needs the active methylated natural folate. My point is I need it, I test it, and I'm taking it. Another great point that people ask me about B vitamins, since it's water soluble and you could spill it without building up the levels really high, do I still need to take it? Like, can I just take it if there's no need, if there's no testing, I'm just gonna take it? I always say to test. Why you supplementing with something you don't know what you're supplementing for? Yes, B vitamins will spill rather than fat soluble. B vitamins are water soluble. Fat soluble vitamins usually can build up faster, and the levels can become toxic on fat soluble vitamins like A and D. So it's more kind of dangerous to overdose on the fat soluble vitamins. Still, no matter what, it's always better to test first. And I know I have an issue with an MTHFR. I know I'm depleted on other B vitamins that are in this particular one are active, so I'm taking it. Another great thing about this particular one, it's all natural source of B12, folate, and other things. If your multivitamin still says folic acid and from not a natural source, consider switching because artificial source of folate is associated with problems and even possibly cancers. So yeah, make sure you have natural all kinds of B's, B6, B12, folate. Vitamin C is my next one. Adrenal support, it's for immune system support. Vitamin C is something that we get really depleted of when we're stressed. I take it always after a meal, so make sure you eat, you have a full stomach. Liposomal vitamin C that I'm taking particularly, it is easier to absorb and digest. Still, eat first just to make sure there's no irritation. Next one, yeah, it's not a lot, I used to take it more. Coenzyme Q10. Again, I tested, I needed it, and I'm really, really happy I'm taking it. Great antioxidant, and it's making a difference for me. Zinc. COVID times, really important. Immune system support. A lot of us are depleted. If you really want to make sure that you need it, if you can't get to, for example, an actual testing, blood or other sources of testing, you could buy zinc tally from a natural supplement company and do the taste test for zinc. That's a really cool thing. If it tastes like water to you, after 30 seconds, chances are you're depleted and you might want to use zinc right now. Change of season, COVID times, we are very stressed. Really important to have that for immune system support. Last but not least, for me, it is blood sugar stability support. I have had a pretty major blood sugar instability. I'm really happy I'm taking this supplement. It seems to be running in my family, not to the extent of diabetes, but it is an issue. I address it mainly by eating right and address it with nutritional standpoint, but I do still supplement very little just to make sure my blood sugar is very stable and I don't go over on that hemoglobin A1C. I want to keep it really, really steady and stable. So these are my basics. I answered that. I know I was holding off answering that because it's really individual based, and I really encourage to test and speak with your functional medicine practitioner or whoever you work with. But if it gives you some kind of basic idea of what is needed, necessary for you, or if it speaks to you, if you're feeling that something's a similar and maybe you need it, so maybe you picked up some good information here today. Really happy to serve. I'm going to be doing more lives. Send me those questions, send me what you're interested in, and I will be speaking to you soon.